Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to welcome in the elementals, the nature spirits, earth, air, wind, fire, water, ether, and always welcoming in only beings of unconditional love and light, as always. Hopefully everyone's doing well. It is March 10th, but again, all videos are timeless. All videos are timeless. You will receive this video in perfect divine timing, whenever that is meant for you. It's been a busy morning. I took a walk this morning, took a little deep dive in for our color, our number, and our word for today. And I'm going to share this on this video. Did a little bit of a talk on my walk. I didn't plan on that, but the team wanted me to hit record, so check that out if you haven't seen that already. I'm going to continue to try to, if you're receiving this video on any reels in Facebook, I'm going to try to start linking my YouTube channel. If you see most of my stuff over there, then you can, if you're curious, you want to see the light language or the card pulls or other cosmic, super cosmic conversations, you can go over to my YouTube if you're only receiving like my messages on my Facebook reels. Also, I think there's a link in my bio. Don't quote me on that because the tech thing has been a whole new world for me. So we're going to talk about the color, the number, and the word for today. And just another reminder, we're having some tea. And again, I'm here to remind you of who you are. All right, sharing my real raw frequency, energy, flavor, color, and essence with you, beautiful souls that have landed here, or I have landed there, either or, it's all the same, but different. It's find strength in knowing that you can make a difference in the world. So by us just sharing these conversations, no matter what they are, they don't have to have a title, a meaning, or anything. You don't have to really plan for anything. It's like in that moment type of situation. Hit record, and this is what we're going to talk about, and it's going to kind of just flow and roll with it. Hence the word that comes up today. Not a coincidence, I just said that. So, yeah, or doing fun card pulls, playing with your oracle cards or your tarot cards if you have that. If you do light language or you share art or different things like that, you're just being guided to constantly share. And remember that this is a way that you can help. All right. So this is how you help. So find strength in knowing that you can make a difference in the world just by being you. Just by being you and doing the work and remembering who you are, you light up the nodes, and you lighting up your node will amplify out into the field, create that sonic resonance out into the field that will, through frequency and energy, will wake up other people in all of its perfect, magical, magnificent, magnetic, magnificent, I think I said that, magical, I think I said that way, okay? So welcome. Going through a little throat chakra thing, I think. They have been spraying the skies, though, pretty moderately, not super heavy, but they have been spraying the skies the last few days. So usually pay your mind on how your avatar is responding to the chemicals they're spraying above. So that's why making sure that you're staying hydrated, your detoxing pathways, your pathways in your physical avatar are open, that you're doing grounding practices that'll help you mitigate some of this stuff that's still continuing. It will stop eventually, but I think it's in the process, progressing in that direction. And again, they the powers that were, the powers that be, the dark, whatever you want to, it goes deep. It goes so deep. There's a reason that that's been taking place for a long time, many years. Okay. I've also noticed like maybe some heart chakra stuff, because it's like chesty stuff too, like this, like wanting to bring up and detox lungs and heart area into the throat. And actually I went through a major cleanse and detox in May of my throat chakra and my heart chakra clearing. I had upper lower respiratory situation for about 3 or 4 weeks. I knew what it was, so I was able to settle into it, even though my ego was trying to fight against it. So it'll probably be mostly just really easy to digest fruits, juicy fruits like watermelon, grapes. I've got oranges here, clementines, lots of honey, lots of lemon water, tea, things like that, herbs, to help with what's wanting to be detoxed. We don't want to suppress it. We want to get it out of the system, and taking over-the-counter pharmaceuticals, 444 on the timer, is not the solution. Okay? That's just creating more poison in the system to try and detox. Okay. I digress. We're getting to the energy of today. So the energy of today is with the number 5. So if you take today's date, it breaks down to 14, and you take 14, but it breaks down to a 5. So like I've said, 14s and 5s are very significant because my birth date is 10/14. I'm a master number 11, which is also very significant for me in today's energy, okay? So number today, 5. So 5, you can go look at this yourself, get curious. I always say, take this, take what resonates, leave what does not, and get curious. And when you go down using sacred technology, things just unfold, and it's fascinating how that can unfold. It doesn't always unfurl or unfold easily, so I just kind of sweep it away that it's not in resonance. But if it's resonating, it's pretty magical how that sacred technology will help you unfold things, okay? And by the unfoldment, it gives you just more depth and more information, more wisdom, more knowledge. Okay, so 5, it's the energy of change and movement, freedom and curiosity. All right, so the breakthrough energy and new experiences, okay? It's trusting life's flow. So it's staying in the flow, like a river, like an ocean. Stagnant water that isn't in motion, that isn't flowing, is becomes stagnant. So you are 70% water. Again, going back to keeping the detox pathways open. Keep the lymph system moving, whether that's walking, rebounding, jumping in place for a few minutes, taking salt baths, keeping the blood oxygenated and flowing, and keeping the lymph system flowing. Keeping your detox pathways open. If we don't know what those are, the main ones, of course, are your lungs, your colon, your kidneys, your liver, that's the ones that are coming to mind. So making sure that those detox pathways are open, okay? So trusting life's flow. So the message is embracing flexibility. Today, moving forward, but today for sure, embrace that flexibility. Color associated with today is like that turquoise and blue-green. So if you're able to wear that, perfect. You can also visualize that or just call it in. So let's just call in this blue-green turquoise energy into our fields. Visualize this just like a bathing of this salve or this gentle waterfall, just washing your system, cleansing and clearing all of you, your internal and external bodies, all of it, okay? Internally and externally, you can visualize it, pulling it in now, okay? It is the color of calm and communication. Calm communication, emotional healing, and more spiritual openness, okay? Wearing it or visualizing it will be very beneficial. Like I said, I just did a little step. Like if you can, in your third eye, close your eyes, visualize blue-green bathing you, or just know that you're being bathed with this blue-green turquoise frequency and energy, because color is very powerful. All right, spend time near water. I've got ocean sounds going on. If I get a chance, I'm going to take a sacred bath. If not, it'll be a sacred shower today. If you are near water that you can get into, a lake, a river, an ocean, a few minutes will be perfect. I walked today out near the wetlands, and there's small bodies of water, okay? All right, so the word today is flow. The energy is the number 5, and the word is flow. Flow, flow, flow. All right, I would highly recommend noting this, saying this out loud, and then maybe rewriting it to affirm it, to solidify it into the field by speaking it through your sacred technology, your voice, and solidifying it by writing it, okay? I move with life's flow. Change opens new doors for me. I move with life's flow, and change opens new doors for me, all right? I let things unfold today instead of forcing the outcomes. I let things unfold today instead of forcing outcomes. All right? When you stay open and adaptable, opportunities appear naturally. So when you stay open and adaptable, opportunities appear naturally, but never compromising your authenticity, okay? So change and movement, intuition and harmony, flowing change with emotional awareness, communication, cooperation during transitions, letting your intuition guide decisions instead of pushing them, okay? So just kind of sit with that. Where does that land? How do you feel? Do you see any visuals with your third eye? Do you see anything around you? Do you pick anything up through your clairaudience? Do you get a clear knowing of something dropping in with this with this information today, this activation today for your number, your word, and your color for the day. So we're working with the number energy of 5, the word flow, and the color, that turquoise, green, and blue energy. Okay? All right. And with this, we're also going to pull a shaman card, a crystal shaman. So we'll see what your animal for today is and what your crystal is for today. We're just going to add on top of that. I didn't plan on that, but that's how it works around here. We don't plan anything. We don't edit anything. It is what it is, okay? And I'm definitely experiencing currently mild detox symptoms. So we've got Reiki tonight, so I'm hoping that'll assist in just eating all these juicy fruits as well. All right. So what do we have for the collective to finish this read up? What do we have? Please and thank you. And what I've been doing, I have been reading from the book as well. If nothing comes out, I'll shuffle it one more time and then I'll just pull from the top. I just heard bottom, so I guess I'll pull from the bottom. This is pretty funny because this was, yeah, okay. So we've got this blue color. The Celestine came out. It came out, I think, last week. So embrace your light. Smile. Embrace with a light smile the passages of life. So Celestine crystal. There's a lot of white birds here. There's, again, that blue energy. Very blue energy. There's a lot of white birds there. So we're going to read this for this message today. So it kind of fits in with that light blue. There's no green here, but there's that light blue color. That water, that color of water. Embrace with a light smile the passages of life. I am the spirit of the Celestine. My color is reminiscent of heavenly light, which I am powerfully connected with. I listen to the birds and understand them. I can hear the songs and the messages of the angels. The trees and the wind tell me their stories. Ethereal beauty resides in me. I can work with you in many ways and on many levels because I carry luminous thoughts and faith in the existence of the great Heavenly Father. If you are accompanying a soul to ascension, whether human or animal, entrust them to me. I will support them like a gentle caress. I bring compassion, consolation, and soothe the wounds of loss. And I can help you see the bigger picture. When I am with you, you will feel the deep love of heaven within you anew, as if you were experiencing it as a child for the first time. Let go of your inflexibilities of anger, because life is not always the way you want it to be. Embrace the love that exists even when you cannot perceive it in this moment. Again, going back to surrendering to the flow. Be in a flow, okay? Don't try to force the outcomes, okay? Your connection would be strong if not for the fact that your mind's currently preoccupied with many superficial matters. The light singing birds in this image are here with me to remind you what it means to hold a sense of wonder. Allow yourself to continue to be amazed and be able to see the deep beauty in all you experience. Nourish yourself with love, tenderness, and kindness that you feel when you hold this little bird in your hands. When you look at this card, hold a piece of Celestine in your hand. A sweet smile will rise on your face. You will realize that all the thoughts crowding your mind are useless. The distinct feeling that there is something bigger than you will emerge, and you will feel small in the face of it. With me by your side, you will be able to sleep peacefully. If you meditate, I will take you to distant, bright places Wear me on your person and I will lighten your mood. Keep me in your home and I will make it harmonious. When you feel the need, wash me lightly under the water and expose me to the moonlight, crescent or full. Remember well what I have said, because a sensitive and kind heart lives in you, and you should not be neglected. We hope, dear soul, that throughout your life you may feel a profound sense of belonging to something greater, filling your being with radiant thoughts. So, and again, like I said, just pause and see, hear, feel, know what you know with that. See what resonates. Again, just that extra confirmation. You're going to be seeing birds. I've seen lots of birds lately, but it's that time of year. You're going to be seeing white birds. You're going to be seeing feathers, white feathers specifically. Angelic realm, very angelic realm with the birds and the feathers and the nature spirits of the birds. Also white animals in general. White animals have been coming up. So if you see white animals come up, whether that be in the wild or online or in a movie, the team is saying, get curious and see what the deeper spiritual meaning is behind a white stag or a white rabbit or white hare or a white bird or maybe another animal that is, what is the other, where they're born white, like the white bull or the white buffalo. Okay, these are all significant, very spiritually deep meanings behind them. Maybe you have already been seeing them. If not, get present and see what comes up in these next few days, okay? So that is your message today. So we've got the number 5, staying in the flow, flowing in presence, no rushing, no pushing, no trying to force things. Blue, green, turquoise, and then your crystal is the celestine and the white birds, okay? So you can work more deeply with that just in a few minutes of breath work and just connect to all of these beautiful spirits and see where that takes you. Let it take you on a journey. 17 on the timer. We love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.